Tavish sucks.
Uchi.
Cool.
I'm not, I'm not sure what was said between the two of you. The brain short-circuited, and I didn't understand either of them.
I heard a coochie,
Okay, you weren't the
and
only one. That
I'm not
wasn't the
sure
only one.
what Banner said.
Okay, cool. Last session began with the party waking and getting their boat loaded with the cargo the ship was intended on receiving. The cargo, intended for a recipient on Nearbeth, would not be receiving their goods, however, as the party sailed off to another port city on Anera. Disembarking from the ship, Gaddradison and Kari headed to a tavern looking for someone to purchase the definitely not stolen goods of dried meats, fruits, and vegetables. One Charles Zachary Howard became the buyer of the ship and was astounded by Poppyseed's magical disc while transporting the goods onto a cart for him and his staff. The party set sail once again, rounding the eastern tip of Anera on their way to their destination in order to search for Sinra. Kari spotted a watery-like entity that had came on board, and it formed into a water elemental. Speaking to it in Primordial, Gaddradison questioned why it came on board, and it responded that the ship had been marked by the Masters of the Ocean, and wanted to see why. Investigating the markings, Tavish saw octopus-like markings and started to scrub them off, while Kari began distracting Krillium away from Tavish. The water elemental departed shortly thereafter, declining Gaddradison's offer for them to join the ship's crew. And that is where we begin tonight.
Yep. As well as, did you all remember to level the fuck up?
Oh, wait. What are we? Level 9?
Yes.
9.
Okay, yes, I did.
Yeah.
I think I only got health and indomitable this level.
I only barely remembered that you guys leveled up. Otherwise, I would have reminded you sooner. Yeah, so you guys are in the open sea doing a sailing around. The bottom of the boat is now clean due to Tavish's persistence. Krillian is now definitely holding the underside of the boat. Absolutely worn out by the play session of goofing around with Kari in the ocean, and is snoozing. We're snoozing, definitely in a holding on, not necessarily asleep,
Aw, he's so
but
cute when he's
chilling.
sleeping.
Definitely a moment of I'm gonna go nap now.
Okay, you go nap, pet head.
And it would be getting to evening out at sea. Um, what would you all like to do? Um, do you wish to continue to sail through the night and take shift to do so? Do you want to weigh anchor and chill out for the night? What's all y'all's thoughts and plans?
Anchor, I think, maybe?
Yeah, I think that would be the safer bet.
Mm-hmm.
Also, Kari comes back onto the deck like a waterlogged chicken. Just clap on the deck.
She's definitely a waterlogged chicken.
Yep.
Once Tavish is up, he's gonna pull out his freshwater jug and gestures to go and try to offer it, and then decides against offering it. Just uncorks it and sprays her a little bit with it, and sprays himself with it to wash the salt water off.
Okay, that feels a little bit better, thank you.
Trust me to feel a lot better later.
I didn't think my feathers absorbed water. Holy crap, just starts wringing them out. To dry. Feathers go floof.
This is Kari.
Oh god, that horror. I like birds. That thing freaks me the fuck out.
Bluebills are cool. They make a fun noise.
He just looks so scary.
They're also like 5 feet tall.
Yeah, I
Uh-huh.
know. That's yeah.
Those birds are
Ride a
fucking
cassowary.
menacing.
Be a man.
Those devil birds. Never mind.
They're only living dinosaurs that can disembowel an adult with a single kick. Wren-shaped.
Fine.
And will aggressively do so.
Uh-huh.
Just because they're in a bad mood.
Uh-huh.
No, thank you.
Yes, thank you.
He just wants to give us nightmares.
Oh, look, it's Kevin. So, I don't know what everybody else is doing, but I'm probably just going to go down below the hold and keep on working.
Tavish going to fucking sleep. He's tired.
Yeah, work for a little bit, then sleep is a good idea.
I'm just gonna weigh anchor and go the fuck to sleep.
Yeah.
You're gonna work for a little bit. And then before Gad goes to sleep, he is going to go to the edge of the ship and flip a gold coin into the water. And just kind of say, "For the master of the seas." And he'll wander off and go to bed.
You feel like something's watching you after you do that.
Oh boy.
Not Not in a like physical, like there's someone around watching you sense, but in a, oh, I really definitely have something's attention now. Oh, that is a very nice picture.
The Lord eateth, and your Lord yoinketh away.
What are you doing, Poppyseed?
That's a good fucking question. Probably just channeling some of my magic back into the staff.
The staff.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds good. Um, was it the port that you had gotten the boat loaded on that you had sent the letters out, or the port that you had sold your stuff that you sent letters out from?
It was from the first port we went to.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to double check. Okay.
Ooh. 2 judge decisions.
Um, no. Come on, load. Please do a singular load. Oh, come on. Come on, the internet. I just need to open this item so I can make sure I'm remembering it properly. Are you gonna make me pull it up on my phone? Oh, come on. Oh. Wait, what? What? Open. Is all of the Google being a jerk? Is it just D&D Wiki fucking up right now? Well, it's just not opening D&D Wiki right now, so I can't actually look at the item that I wanted to use that I had eyeballed a while ago. And we're just gonna say that it works because it's being a butt. Poppyseed.
Yep.
I assume you part of the evening you're probably in your little comfy nook that you've made aboard the ship.
Mm-hmm.
Um, as you um what reading? Probably.
Most likely.
Um you hear a very strange fluttering, but a fluttering nonetheless.
Look around.
If I recall correctly, your oh wait, is that your is Poppyseed's passive in fucking insane?
No, insanely,
Or is that someone
insanely
else's? Okay.
bad.
And oh, someone else's was insanely good.
Kari's, I think, is like 19 or something. Nope, Poppyseeds is 11.
Roll perception.
um, 10.
Well, shit. Um, you really, really don't realize it until it's like right in front of your face. Then, basically, it's a paper bird that is flying, mind you. And it begins fluttering around your head.
I'll hold out my hand to see if it'll land.
As you hold out your hand, it does land on your hand.
Does it stop moving?
It is like perched. It is sitting on your hand, very still.
If I grab a wing, does it flutter?
It does not. When you grab a wing, it's almost like you're just like holding on to origami.
Ah. Well, let's open it.
as you open it, you reveal that it is a letter. It is a letter from one Marilyn. She writes that gosh, how would she write it? Hope my neat trick actually gets to you, as it can only go so far. I received your letter and hope your travels continue to go well. Shoot, what else did you say in your letter that she would respond to? I am suddenly blanking.
Trying something from chapter 5, landing in a
Oh,
Nara.
that's right. There would be a chapter 5 with a question mark. Is that as no, did you say you finished the book or just that you
Yeah, I finished it.
but did you tell her that you finished it? I don't.
No, because
You
that
mentioned
was
chapter 5.
before. Yeah, that was before.
Oh, that's right. That's right. She would write is that out of all of the chapters, or have you just gotten to that point? Um, what else would she put? She actually there's thought about sending the letter and not what the letter would actually like hold in it, but that it would just be sent. There's a lot going on this week. Not a lot of braining happened.
That's okay.
Oh, any thoughts on when you and the group may be coming for a visit? Um, with with the inquiry of chapter 5, that I mean that um we'll have to see each other, you know. Um Again, I hope this letter finds you well. Uh, how would she sign it? With love. And then her signature.
I will put that note in her book. until I can respond.
Um, as the night drifts on and you all find sleep, um, Gad, you were the one that dropped the coin, right?
Yeah.
You end up gently aroused from your slumber. At first, it's just this faint Gad. Oh, Gad.
Gonna grab a pistol and just like stretch my head out of the door of the captain's cabin. Look
As
around.
you stretch your head out the door, it's almost like instead of looking out on to the deck, you're looking into the dark depth of the sea. It's almost like you're in the sea, and suddenly the cabin itself just disappears from around you. And you see um off at a bit of a distance the back of this form, quite lithe and thin, though with a bunch of tendrils, um very sea creature-esque vibes, clearly. um its colorations more some very pale white with like that slightest hint of red to like deeper and darker reds. And you hear a your little gift, quite amusing. And it holds up a hand with a coin between two fingers.
Well, it had no ill intent if that's what this visit is about.
Oh no, that could be discerned quite easily. It is just you, the people you travel with. They have an interesting scent to them.
An interesting scent, you say?
Yes, an interesting scent. Ancient and old, forgotten, though to me and mine quite familiar. You have been snooping in places that people haven't thought to snoop in so many generations that it should be long forgotten by now. And it's at that point that the individual kind of turns around and gets closer to you. But it's not a slow glide to you. It is within a blink. They're right in front of you. And there's a very toothy grin, though not menacing or meaning for it to be dangerous in any way. Um,
What can I say? We were tasked with finding things, so we decided to check all the nooks and crannies.
what kind? It is the goldfish that you think it is. Child spotted the goldfish. The good goldfish. Um. Sorry, Gad, what was the last thing you said? I was distracted by child.
Well, what can I say? We were tasked with finding things, so we decided to check all the nooks and crannies.
We like those who stir the pot in just the right ways. Your hint is one of a friend that has been needing of waking up. I assume you can either give me good news or bad news on the hunter.
He is awake.
You say those words, there is an ease, a lightening of weight in the area. Good. That is the news we needed to hear. You don't reek of any of the others yet. Was this just a happenstance? Or are you going to the others now? Can you be persuaded to go to the others?
We're working on it.
Good. You see, me and my twin, we cannot go on land. We are bound by the sea, and thus bound to wait here until something else stirs the pot, in which you have. And you did, and then you came to the sea, so we could catch wind of it. We'll be
What was that
keeping our
last
eye
bit?
on you. Oh, the lad will be keeping wind of it.
Ah.
Do continue to toss a coin every once in a while.
Of course. And he kind of gives a little bit of a bow.
As you do, there's another smile, a toothy smile, and a good night, Captain Gaddradison. Sleep well.
Before we
And
go,
oh yeah,
will there be no more marks on my ship?
there's a grin. And well, now that it's your ship, and not quite what we were after, suppose we don't need to do any remark. Again, sleep well. And it's with that you kind of jolt awake and you realize you never actually got out of bed to look around. That was also part of the dream.
Well, I guess I'll try to go back to sleep.
Uh, with that, everybody does get a good night's sleep, a thorough night's sleep. There is singing deep within the bowels of the ship somewhere.
I'm surprised nobody has thrown that overboard yet.
Oh.
Probably tucked away so far, they just don't know where the fuck it is.
It's the ship alarm clock.
Yeah.
It's like when you set an alarm on a watch and then tuck it away in a drawer somewhere and just forget it beeps forever.
So we have Poppyseed singing on repeat. That's what's going on.
Yep.
Every morning.
Oh, lovely.
Every morning.
Every morning.
But again, it is faint. It's just, it is there.
We toss the Hans overboard. We don't need an alarm.
I have to agree. The song was as old the first time I heard it.
Anyway.
I did say we could use him as an anchor.
Where's that thing coming from? Did, did, is it on a thing and we lost it, or what's going on?
From what I know, he somehow made my halberd sing. So I put it away somewhere. And now I have this new one.
Can we toss it or sell it or disenchant it or something?
I mean, probably, like, that's a waste of a good halberd. Imagine we find something that we can't kill, right? But we can hurt. So we just throw the halberd at it and we stick it into it. And then when we fuck off, it'll forever be tormented every day. And we just win in the long run.
It's a push like a target on our backs, though.
I mean, It depends on what you throw it at, I suppose.
Yeah.
It's like an animal or something, you know. Then it just wants to die, but it can't.
I would just like to point out that I rolled a 19 for the performance check for that song.
It's a very beautifully done song.
It is a good song. You did very good. However, fuck you.
Regardless of how player sounds.
Right. It may be catchy. However, if he's gonna do that, he needs to get like some variation in his song. So
No, it's just the one. Always the one.
Poppyseed's gonna start making breakfast for everybody.
all over. Poppyseed. Poppyseed. Poppyseed.
Yes?
Can you shut that thing up, please? Please.
I
Please.
suppose.
We don't need another plug.
Alright, bring it here.
Go tell Tavish. Susie, go take it.
Well, he told me to go take it.
Yeah, he said to get the halberd and to give it to him, I guess.
Why can't he go get it? Fine. Alright.
He's cooking though.
Okay, that's fair. Alright, I'll let him have that. That's fine. As long as I get to eat some.
Such a princess. You're such a
Oh.
Beffrey.
Pardon me for wanting the bare minimum. A hot meal. I'm just a
Jeffrey.
hungry frog. You leave me be.
No. You're stuck with me, so no. Get to pick on you.
I'm going to spray you with water again. You keep it up.
I mean, I still have some salt water on my feathers, so that probably help.
Oh, well, here. He like holds out the jug.
Woo! If she takes it from him, she's zooming off with it.
Oh, there it goes. Just
Click,
shouts.
click.
You lost your
I'm
magic
gonna get
item.
that back. There it
So
goes.
what?
He just shouts, I'm gonna get that back.
Ah!
And he's gonna wander off to the hold to find his halberd.
I mean, it wouldn't take too terribly long to find a singing item.
Wanders around until he finds a Poppyseed, just clatters it on the on a table nearby. Just goes, here,
Okay,
make it
now,
stop.
okay, I will make it stop if you promise to do me a favor later.
Elaborate. What's the favor?
Oh, it won't have anything to do with harming anyone, if that's what you're asking.
That's not what I'm asking. I said, what's the favor?
Just remember when I said that I would be able to cast a spell on you at some point without worrying about what it would be.
Aye.
Well, that.
What's with you and wanting to cast a spell on me?
Well, I just want to make sure that you'd be on board.
He's gonna, he's gonna squint.
I mean, if you don't want me to remove the singing from the sword, halberd. It's just a tiny little favor.
You confuse me, horse. You know that?
I know that quite well.
You have a tentative agreement that I will use my judgment best in the moment.
That is not quite what I asked for.
Well, I didn't ask for a halberd alarm clock, but here we are.
Actually, you did.
I don't remember that.
It wasn't specifically for that, but you asked for a wake-up call every morning.
How dare you use my own words against me?
So, do we have a deal?
Will this spell be detrimental to my health?
No.
Can he insight check that?
Yeah, roll your insight check.
I don't expect this to go well. Oh, actually, I have a good insight. Never mind. I thought that was a dubstep for some reason. 25.
I'm not lying.
Tavish is still gonna squint, but he will nod. Alright. Fine.
Perfect. I cast Dispel Magic on the halberd. Gets rid of the magic mouth on it. Okay, there you go. All done.
Mhm.
No more morning wake-up calls.
I don't like how easy that was for you. But I just woke up about 10 minutes ago, so fuck it. I'm not going to question that. So, what are you cooking?
Oh, I picked up some little quail's eggs here, and I have some bread that is toasting, and a little bit of bacon that's frying. You know, just an easy breakfast in the morning.
I'd like to apologize ahead of time because you're going to watch both Kari and myself shovel all of that into our mouths at once, and that's the only apology you're ever going to get out of me for that.
Noted.
As you state that, there is a hefty slam into the side of the boat, which causes the whole ship to rock.
I think your child wants to speak with you.
Alright, fuck, okay. Time to go get salty again. The fucking bird has... I'm gonna be salty all day. Okay. Goes to waddle up to the side of the boat.
A dried out raisin Tavish.
Trying to reason, Tavish. As you make your way to the side of the boat, there's another slam. And then, like, when you get to the side of the boat, there's another one which causes you to rock a little bit. As you realize what is happening. Your sea child is attempting to get something very large, and very much so dead weight, up onto the ship via trying to use enough speed to like hook it right, to like flop it again, like push it against and then up and over. And Krillian's only managing to just slam it into the side of the ship.
I look down and see what the fuck he's trying to put on the ship.
It's nice, fresh, probably shark. Its head is missing.
Tavish will Poppy used to speak with animals and like wait for his head to pop up. It's like, sure. Is this leftovers, or are you just not hungry today? Or is it
There's
extra?
a. I'm sharing.
Oh, well, thank you. But we do have plenty of food, so if you're still hungry, you can absolutely finish this off.
There's like clearly the thinking behind those eyes. And it goes, well, I'm not hungry yet. I already ate one. I got two. I didn't realize there were two. I thought I was only gonna jump out at one. And then there was another one. Oh, can someone help with boo-boos? My fin hurts. It kind of rolls a bit and holds up the fin. And one of the fins just has a nice old chomp in it that is currently bleeding.
Tavish will just crawl his way down and kind of like, okay, I got you. Pats the fin. How many left hands do I have? Let's see. I have 20. I'll go ahead and I'll use 10 of them. So 10 points of lay on hands. See what that does for him.
It's up the chomp real good. It gives it a little wiggle. It goes, oh, that's so much better. It really was stinking.
Well, glad to help. Tell you what,
Yeah, I
though,
got.
you can hold on to that one as a snack later on if you'd like. That way you can get it back for it biting you.
Okay. I mean, since you don't want any.
Not this time, but maybe next time. We actually
Okay.
have one of our friends aboard that's cooking food for us right now.
Oh, you must have done the fishing for food when I was sleeping or something. Then
Actually, I think he got it before we got on the boat. Planned ahead of time.
it can last that long.
It depends on what you get, but sometimes, yeah.
Huh. Well, I will stop trying to flop this one aboard then.
I appreciate the thought, though. It's very nice of you.
That's absolutely beaming.
Before Tavish heads back up, he's gonna give him a little pat on the snout. Oh, he's gonna crawl back up. I guess try and find Kari, little fucker.
Kari, where did you set up the apparatus?
Oh, it was on the main deck.
Okay. Kari has tied it up to where it is pouring water out like a shower and is showering underneath it.
Tavish is actually not gonna stop that. He's just gonna go like borrow like a bit of the water for a little bit, just nudge her out of the way slightly. Just like, oh, pardon me, excuse me. Don't mind me, extra salty.
She'll step out of the way because she's already pretty much done. There you go.
It's a fucking smart idea.
I get brain cells every so often.
I didn't say you didn't. I'm just saying this is a good one.
That's not driven by food.
That's fair. To be like, food's good though.
Hmm.
No one can fault you for that.
What was Junior on about? Why was he slamming the ship?
Oh, he was trying to actually give us a whole fucking shark.
Aww.
So apparently he caught. I taught him how to be like an ambush predator, and he caught 2 sharks. Got a little chummed in the process, so gave him some healing, and said he could keep that as a snack for later on when he was hungry, because we had someone cooking for us.
Yeah. Wait, he knows what cooking is?
I have no idea. He just kind of nodded and went along with it. So Tavish
Yeah,
like shrugs.
yeah, let's not confuse him more.
I assume he just kind of does that with like half the things I say.
Well, it is
I
you
had to tell
too,
him
so.
what boats were and things like that.
Poor kid is getting influenced by you.
Hey, you say what you like, but he is a successful ambush predator, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not yet, but time will tell.
Do you want to know what he thinks cooking is?
Sure.
Yes.
He assumes cooking is what some mama animals do, which is pre-chewing your food.
We have someone chewing our food inside.
Yeah.
Answers being.
Poppyseed is now mom.
Oh my god, that's so cute though.
I mean, what else are they gonna do with food? That's clearly the term used for when the
Fair enough.
parent pre-chomps up the food.
You gotta cut it into little bite-sized bits sometimes, you know?
You know?
Oh, they just took it in stride. Uh-huh.
Gar and Gad.
Ahoy.
Oh.
Can can I get some um rolls for the crafting that you did before you went to sleep? And then yeah, how long would it be before the smells of bacon woke you up?
I am carnivore. I smell bacon. I appeared out of the mist like a monster.
Very
Both in
poetic.
D&D and real life.
Yeah, Cad probably didn't sleep much after the night, so he's he's just like, oh, bacon.
Better not be bacon. What are the roles? Intelligence or
Efficiency and dex for Tinker's Tools.
thank you. Man, you're making me have to fucking do math.
26.
21.
Nice, nice. Your projects are coming along very, very well.
Off topic. I'm pretty sure Gad just met one of Gold's patrons. One of them.
Scary tentacle lady.
Mm-hmm. But work on Project Bacon. Appears up in the galley. Where is it?
It's about this time that a plate just floats over to each one of you.
As I take the plate and proceed to consume the meat.
As everybody's like sitting here eating breakfast, and Cat's just like, well, I had a visitor last night.
Business or pleasure?
Business, as far as I could tell. I don't think we'll have to be worrying about any more marks on the bottom of the ship.
Well, that's somewhat reassuring. Also somewhat concerning. How'd they get aboard?
I don't think they did. More of an extremely vivid dream. But I do believe that the Masters of the Sea are pleased with us going around waking up gods, so
Well, that makes our life easy. If they were not wanting them to be woken up, we would have to find a completely different way to get all around without touching the water. I don't know about you, but it wouldn't sit right with me.
no.
Hmm.
Well, the mark was also because they thought that we were somebody else at the time.
Do you
But
know who they was looking for? Might be able to garner even more favor with the Masters of the Sea by giving them who they want. Nice watery grave never hurt anyone.
I suppose it was this Beffrey fellow that owned the ship. Because I let her know that it was my ship, and she said, "Oh well, now that we know that, you should be all right." I think they're after this Beffrey fellow, and we may want to just keep causing him chaos.
Something tells me that's not going to be very hard.
So what you're
Kind of
saying
looks
is,
pointedly at Tavish.
yeah. So what you're saying is, we should probably steer away from using the name Beffrey Jesus. Stares at Tavish.
Are we back in by this point?
Oh,
just
yeah.
showering.
Yeah, Gad would have waited till everybody was like around.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, so there are other ways. I mean, obviously we stole his ship, so there's that.
We could try to send some more of his ships to the bottom of the sea.
Preferably after we took everything of value that's not nailed down, that is.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I've done any good plundering.
And of course, we could try to do the usual recruitment, like we got Lulu.
Aye.
Yeah.
Find some like-minded individuals. Perhaps.
A fleet.
Well, you already got the hat of a Commodore. All you're missing now is a title. And the ships to back it up. And who knows? Maybe we'll find some crew members in the brigs of Beffrey's vessels.
Oh.
Might be more than willing to assist us once we break them out and let them have their way with their captors.
Go from arrested to having a secure job. I mean, that's not really a bad thing.
No.
So, I'll point out the elephant in the room here. Are we pirates now?
No.
Stomachs are
Always
okay.
have.
Never stopped.
All right, but like, are the rest of us? Like gestures towards Kari Poppyseed himself. And Chou
Welcome to
sleeping in
the
corner.
crew.
Oh shite! All right.
I'm still coping with the new term.
If you don't like the word pirate, you can call yourself the cowboy of the sea, or free-range sailor.
Gentleman of fortune.
Gentleman of fortune, that's a good one, aye.
Do I get to wear a silly hat?
If you'd like to.
No one's stopping you.
And I get to choose the hat?
Well, yes. Everyone's got to have their own good hat, but no one's got the same taste in hats.
It's kind of gestures between the hats on Gar and Gad's head.
Oh, wonderful. Okay, next stop I'm going to choose out my hat.
Man, it's usually not that easy to convince people to be pirates.
What did you say? Cowboy of the water? This is something like that.
He's gonna wear a fucking cowboy hat.
I already am. Gar's hat is my hat. I specifically had it designed that way.
It's beautiful.
You have
It is
you have the like outlaw hat.
yes,
I'm going with something
It's-
different.
a damn good hat. Kari and Tavish agreed 100%.
Yeah.
Pretty parasol.
Pictures are popping up, but none are loading.
It kind of gives me Australian outback vibes a little bit.
I have been told Crocodile Dundee, Indiana Jones.
Does he have a knife?
I have several knives.
Ooh.
So that's the point.
Yeah.
You gotta be well-hatted in this world. It is a requirement.
But yeah, Tavish, we're gonna end up putting you in a dress when we go on a rowboat.
It's gonna be that fucking picture I posted a while ago of the frog in lipstick looking in a mirror.
Pretty much.
Won't be the first time one of his characters ends up in a dress.
You know?
Truth.
One's a coincidence, two's a pattern.
And three is
It's-
just for fun.
It's like me and my characters with body manipulation.
Same.
Banner turned into a tree.
Yup. Zay got crystal powers.
Yeah.
Poppyseed has a fucking earth heart.
Poppyseed is a rock.
I'm starting to wonder if this is actually how the freaking pirate lords started
Began.
and came about.
Yeah.
Entirely possible.
Croven,
Again, is going to make a deal with the Masters of the Sea and become Davy Jones.
Croven, I'm gonna send you 2 pictures, and I don't know which one to choose, but they're both so good.
Oh man.
Tentacles on a turtle face work. Tentacles?
Oh
Tentacles just across
my
your turtle.
word. Of course Poppyseed would want either of those. Oh my gosh, they're both so good.
I will be right back.
Hey, hun. Number 1 or number 2? DK says the bigger gem one.
So, number 2?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's gonna be beautiful. They're gonna be so confused. Even the townsfolk are gonna be so confused. Like, they're gonna have them, but they're gonna be so confused.
It'll match my scale shirt.
True. Still doesn't take down the concern and confusion levels, though.
It'll just raise them.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Peacock, huh?
Like, he is getting everything to be on display. Like, it would be a display.
I'm gonna have disadvantage
A
on
lace.
stealth soon.
He should.
He's basically
Really
peacocking.
should. Basically. He's just following the internal nature of needing to be pretty to show off.
I'm a show horse now.
God. You need to learn how to do the prancing.
Good night, child. Hello. Don't boot me. You can almost get hugs soon. I'm still wary of possible germs. Brush your teeth.
Darn.
I just Googled Captain Gaddradison in image search, and the first result is one of the commissions I had done, and then everything else is like the thumbnails from Dremura and Twitch.
That's cool.
Oh, sweet.
Um,
The YouTube names are
wha-
working.
Why the fuck do craisins gotta be so good?
that's so cool.
Mm.
Um, gosh, train of thought is gone.
Be gone, thought.
Where did the brain cell go? Which one of you fuckers took it?
Lulu.
I love that.
Lulu, give it back. I need it.
It was her turn for the brain cell.
How did you take it in the first place?
Does she
By being
even have
orange.
room for a brain cell? No storage. She has no storage in it left. For a brain
Orange
cell.
cats. Orange cats have room for 1 to half of a brain cell.
She recently oranged too close to the sun and now has a boo
That's the most orange cat thing I have heard.
boo. Hi, little Miss Brokes, the base of the fan the rest of the way by falling on it. I'm certain that's what fucking happened. Um, after breakfast, I assume you all, or did, do you raise anchor before breakfast or do you raise anchor after breakfast?
uh, Probably before, just so we can get underway.
Um, yeah, you begin making your way, sailing the seas around the continent.
We're whalers on the moon.
Making your way downstream.
Paddling fast, fish is passing, I'm orbound.
That came too easily.
I am a river rat. I am plenty salty, thank you.
Ooh. Well, let me see if I can actually get it to load, though. If that other thing wasn't loading, this might not load either. Once I can find it, where did there's my land one. Where did the ocean one go?
Probably where the brain cell is too. Stashed with the ocean encounters.
Your brain cell was towed. It was in a no parking zone.
Shit. It wasn't painted red, though.
The paint faded. This is the city's fault. Fucking idiots.
Idiot. I found my magic surge table.
Uh-oh.
Why?
That's not what I'm looking for. There's the ocean one. Oh, and it loaded. Alright. Who wants to roll a D100?
I do! $22.
Said 22?
Yes. Deuces.
Um, who's keeping watch? Like, who's keeping an eye out as the day goes on?
Kari would be on the crow's nest.
Make me a perception check, Kari.
Okie dokie. That's an 11.
Let me roll there. Well, you're in
Oh.
luck. Meets it, beats it. Oh, your passive is 24? Holy shit.
The fuck did you do to get that?
I don't know.
Do you have expertise in perception?
I have no. Oh, it's observant.
Ah.
So you're observant. I'm alert. They cannot sneak up on us.
Yeah. You guys.
Rock Hunt's over
So,
there.
Rock hands. Rock hands.
he's too dense to see anything.
The big bag of popcorn.
Not sure what any of those words were because they kind of sounded like they were said through pea soup.
Close, they were fed through a mouthful of popcorn.
Oh,
Cotton mouth, but delicious.
um, Kari, you notice what seems to be a bunch of jellyfish meander in your guys' direction.
Hey, Cap. Is that normal?
Is what normal? I kind of like pokes out
There,
of the
there,
captain's cabin.
there's some jellyfish that kind of like. Do they go in a certain direction? Did they follow? Because they like kind of come in this direction.
Mm.
I'm still a pirate in training, so I don't know.
Gad's gonna like check the map of ocean currents if he has one.
You definitely get the feeling that they shouldn't be floating the way they're floating.
Well, it doesn't exactly look normal to me. We may want to try to steer away.
So that's not a good thing. Or that's a weird thing, at least.
I'll go take the helm and steer away. Keep an eye on them.
Roll your good steering.
Uh, 19.
Nice. You do begin to head off um direct yourselves in a way that you catch the wind a little bit better. Um and So you'll also pick up some speed. Kari, you would notice, however, the course of the jellies, or what appears to be multiple jellies, does shift to follow. Though it does not pick up speed. It's not. You are still getting farther away from it. But it is still trying to do a follow.
Don't like that.
Make a roll to see how persistent it is. Oh. Though, after a while, it does, in fact, give up. That was a roll to see, once it realized you picked up speed, how long it would continue to follow, and that was a nat one. It was like, yeah, no, fuck this. It said, ha, no. The rest of your day is without issue. You find yourself able to round the end of the continent, and probably the next day you'll be able to get to the uh the port area, the port town that you were wanting to dock at. But as far as night routine goes, is it way anchor and everyone's going to bed? Is it someone's keeping an eye out? Is it a free for all?
I think we should have watches and shifts.
Yeah, probably like weigh anchor and then have some watches just in case anything decides to come back.
Sounds like a plan.
Who would like?
I will take first watch.
I'll take second.
I keep forgetting. Does Gad have dark vision?
Nope.
I don't have dark vision prepared.
Whoops.
But I will stay up on your shift with you.
Oh, we got lanterns on the ship. It's kind of lit up.
It's
Yeah, for others. to find
Yeah.
us.
We're gonna do a Gad and Poppyseed shift.
Yep.
And who's gonna do third?
Fuck it, Tavish or Rocket.
Alright. Go! Shift 1. Let's get a snappy roll from you.
13.
13, and then
I do have a passive of 16 if that all matters.
alright. Um, you are keeping watch. I'm looking around. You um you begin to hear just the slightest bit of squeaking.
Immediately pulling out my rifle. I don't like that, not one bit.
Make a investigation check and look around and figure out where it's coming from.
Investigation. Okay, that's better. 23.
You start looking around and you find that the squeaking is coming from the kitchen.
Hmm. I would like to very quietly creep my way in towards the kitchen. Making sure to try and not make any noise to alert anything of my presence. And I'm gonna see what's going on.
You find um a couple of these guys. They look kind of like a mix between a mouse and a fish. Or
I
a
do
rat
not
and
like
a
those
fish.
things. That's a rat and eel.
Rat and eel,
It's ugly, whatever it is.
they are trying to gnaw into a couple of food bags, like maybe grain bags or something.
How many of them are there?
There are 5.
Okay. How closely together are they spaced?
Um, 3 are on one bag and 2 are on another.
Okay. So, theoretically, if I were to swing a sword, could I hit multiple of them in a single arc? I'm being smart here. I'm not going to try and burn our food stores, people. Just because I am a crazy pyromaniac with an itchy trigger finger does not mean I'm stupid. Mostly.
Mostly. So you could catch a couple of them,
Cool.
like one bag or the other sort of thing.
Cool. Then I'm going to creep forward and, in a quick motion, draw my sword and try and cut the 3 that are on one bag and down.
Roll your attack.
That's a natural 20 for a total of 29.
Hot damn. Like, you don't even have to roll anything else. You cleave those 3 clean in half.
I would like to use my
You
extra
don't
attack
even
to hit the other bag of rats. Because I can hit multiple things in a single turn now. Yay!
Yeah. Make your roll.
25.
Nice. Yeah, with 2 fell swoops, you cleave all these mice in half. These fish mice.
Gonna do a quick look around through here, see if there's any way that they could have gotten in before I gather these disgusting creatures up and throw them overboard. I'm sure Krillian would like to eat something.
Turf and turf. You find that one of the little windows that could be like a serving window sort of vibes was kind of forced or wiggled open.
They're going out the way they came in, and then I am closing that porthole and making sure it's nice and secured. Then I'm gonna go up and finish my watch. This is a fine dining establishment. We don't need rodents, even if they are fish.
Efficients.
Efficiency. Just because we're pirates doesn't mean we can't eat good there, Poppy.
I made sure of it.
Exactly. Beats ship gruel. We get bacon. We're spoiled.
I spoiled us. I went wealthy on the food.
But that's all I do.
And that's all the excitement for the ship.
I will pick up the captain. Your watch.
All right. Can you wake up the horse for me too?
Well, the cabin's in your mind, so you got it. And I'm going to shuffle my way down to the Hans's cabin, and I'm going to wake him up. Come on, Poppy. You're up.
Okay, I'm up. Trot somewhere. The ship
Trot
moves
aboard.
as I move.
Oh yeah, you
With
do a little
my
bit, don't?
heavy ass.
And play the fun game of, is it Krillium or just Poppyseed
Fucking.
walking?
I can counterbalance Grillium.
Poppyseed on one side, Krillian on the other.
The
Wouldn't
boat
even
splits in
notice.
half.
Oh gosh.
And sinkest.
Yeah. Like that scene in Spider-Man.
Is the two of you roll your perceptions?
Ooh, it was decent this time. 17.
Ooh.
Oh, my proficiency bonus went up. Math. 21.
Um, this- do, do, do. You both hear singing.
It's not me this time.
Can we tell where it's coming from?
It sounds like it is coming up from somewhere in the waters.
I don't like that. I'm gonna put my earplugs in.
Well, that's a good idea. Gad will do the same. Wander down and like lock the door of the hold so nobody else can get out for the time.
Just some of the lyrics you guys are hearing. Granted,
It gets cut
the
off.
two of you that are awake, yeah, that's why I didn't post all of it.
I don't like that.
Yeah, no, thank you. Bad.
Yeah, I don't want to be jumping overboard.
Have to get Krillium to counterbalance the ship and then drop a rope down to like crane your ass back up out of the water.
Yeah, I'd be gone. I'll meet you guys up later.
Galloping along the bottom of the ocean like a majestic seahorse.
My word.
I'll get to the bottom of the
Um,
seafloor and then burrow so that I don't have to deal with anything.
This is where I live now.
Yep.
you do begin to see a soft glow that kind of begins to circle the ship. The rest of you that are sleeping, can I have you make me um make me wisdom saves at advantage as you're not fully hearing the words because you're being roused by them as the song is getting louder. I did in fact say advantage. Nice, nice. Um, Gad and Poppyseed,
Yeah.
you guys see Gar in a trance-like walk starting to go towards the edge of the ship.
But Cad
Damn it,
locked
how
the
do you get out
hold.
of- Yeah, I locked the
Yeah.
hole.
Oh, that's right. You locked the hold. You locked the hold.
Gad was like singing
No.
to sea. Oh no.
You hear the thunking of one of them trying to get out. That's what it is.
Can I go look over the side of the ship to see if I can see this thing?
Name.
Yeah, roll perception.
I do not see the thing.
Mod 20.
Nice.
3.
Not so nice.
Poppyseed's like, where is it? And Gad's like, it's right there.
I don't see it.
How do you not see that?
Poppyseed's just shouting. It's just water.
How close to the surface is it?
It is. It's probably under the water about 20 feet. But at this point, when you look over, it's very close to the edge of the ship. Like, it is circling around the ship close, but it's this is down. You can just see it because of its glowing dot. Wrong person. Almost sent the 2 guards that have got.
I hate it.
You're welcome.
That,
Squint.
Oh. Where's Krillium?
Make a so being okay. What's your passive?
18.
You can spot the flippers holding on to the bottom of the ship.
Can I reach one of them?
How high
Without
up with
like
his
ending it. Actually, well, I'll get like a gaff. You know, like one of the like hook things that you can like reach into the water and grab shit with. And I'll like put it down and like tap him on the fin a bunch.
tip 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 tap 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 tap. Gotta roll to see how hard it is to wake this sucker up. Oh, not apparently. Okay. A few tippy taps, and the boat rocks slightly as Krillian lets it go. And there is a very sleepy EV little snoot that pops out of the water, eyes mostly not open.
Cat's gonna like make his hands like some chomping teeth and do like a few chomps and then point.
Definitely understood the hand motions. Oh, perception check to see if he understands what you're pointing at for chomping. It takes a second to process. There's a few blinks, and then like a kind of a little squint, and then like you see the mouth open and close and open and close with your like chomping motions a couple times, and then like the light, you can tell the light bulb's going off as he swivels around to look at where you're pointing, all excited, like, yeah, I got this. And there, at first, is the excitement of the, oh yeah, this thing's little, like, I got this, sort of like, you know, cocky-esque sort of like look to him, until it dawns on him what he's looking at. And as this realization occurs, you also hear a pitch change in the song. And the words become foreign.
Shit.
Do we hear that? Because we are currently deafened.
Oh, well, the others would. You guys have your earplugs in, so you don't hear jack shit. The others would.
Does the door stop getting banged on?
Gar,
We see the door rattle.
you come to slamming yourself against the door.
He shakes head for a second.
And you
Immediately
hear
grabs the earplugs.
the song, but again, it's a different song.
Just motions for the others to stuff something in their ears. Then I'm gonna try and open the door from this side, but now that I'm not slamming into it, I can be smart and pick the lock.
If Gad notices the door stop getting like slammed against, he'll go check real quick.
Yeah. Yeah,
Poppyseed's still trying to figure out what the fuck is in the water.
Poppyseed's just like, what the hell is going on right now?
Just like I heard a song. It did not sound good.
Do you hear the people singing the song of angry men?
Oh, I have an idea.
Uh-oh.
I do too, but it requires me to see it.
Poppyseed, make another. We'll have you make another perception check. Because you can see Krillian just fine, and you can kind of
The water.
track the
15.
direction that Krillian is swimming in. Suddenly, all lovey-dovey like.
15.
Yeah, you. First, it's the soft like glow, almost like a shimmer, but then you're able to like make out its shape and see what it be.
How far away is it from me?
It is. Well, where would it have stopped in its circling? We'll say it's about 40 feet because of angles and shit.
Okay. I need it to make a wisdom saving throw.
Its arms are also out towards Krillian as Krillian's going towards it. You said wisdom?
Yeah.
Oh, well, that's a 10.
Cool. It's now a tiny fish as I cast polymorph on it.
It should have turned it into something air breathing.
No, because then it would have changed back quick.
Yeah.
Wait, what did you do to it?
I changed it into a small fish.
Oh. It is very confused.
The creature is limited in the actions it can perform by the nature of its new form, and it can't speak, cast spells, or take any other actions that require hands or speech.
It's now goldfish. Snack that smiles back. Goldfish.
Goldfish.
Children.
It is also now bite-sized for
Um,
Krillium.
It was also now bite-sized for Killian. Oh. Killian does not understand what happened. That was a nat 1 for the wee lad. You see, like, Killian blink a few times and then start, like, doing little circles looking around like the fuck.
Poppyseed will take an earplug out to see if the song is still going.
He looks up to you guys like the huh?
I think Poppyseed will try doing what Gad did before with the motioning to the chomp and then pointing towards.
Towards the wee fish.
Yeah.
Immediately understands the trumpeting. Has a much harder time finding the wee fish.
Damn it.
But gets there. It's like there are a few more like okay, I still need to chomp something, and it's in this direction, kind of like bigger to and fro's than there need to be before it's a finally like, oh, there's the little thing.
It's still sitting there just like, what the fuck just happened to me?
Yeah, it's kind of during that process, it's kind of assessing the situation. Like, the fuck, the crap am I now? How did this happen? And then all of a sudden, the chomp. You have managed to have Krillian chomp a polymorphed Siren.
Good. I fucking hate sirens.
Get wrecked.
There's the first chomp, a very confused look, and then a couple more chomps.
Chomp. Oh, it got bigger. Chomp, chomp, chomp.
Yeah, basically. Fucking knee mode. But then they everything is calm once more.
I think it's okay now. Oh, Poppyseed will go over to Gaddradison and like tap him on the shoulder. Motions to take the earplugs out.
Like, cautiously pulls one out.
I turned it into a smaller fish that's more bite-sized for Krillium.
Oh, good. Damn sirens.
Is that what that was?
Yes, they sing a song that will lure sailors into the water, and then they eat you.
They're awful.
Yes, I did not appreciate the lyrics of that, especially towards the end.
Yes, they're not exactly subtle about it, but I think there's a bit of magic to the song too.
Well, it's dealt with now.
Good. And like wave Krillium back over.
Killian smiles and his teeth are glowing.
He'll like kind of wave him up to the surface next to the boat and give him like some head pats.
Can I cast a mage hoof to get some of that bioluminescence from his teeth?
Bioluminescence.
Yeah. Probably dump out one of the drunk jars, maybe. Put it in there.
Yeah, you can make a bioluminescent jar.
Another nightlight.
With that, you realize your watch kind of comes to a close. And, who was it? Gar?
Tavish.
No, Tavish.
About time.
Gar did the first one.
Well, Tavish is kind of already up, right?
Yeah. Shroud time.
Tell Tavish. Well, if you hear any singing, put your earplugs in and lock the doors.
Understood. And then I'll get you two, and then we'll feed Krillium again.
Aye.
Remember, always put in your own earplugs first before assisting someone else with their earplugs.
Be selfish. Okay. Gotcha. Tavish will crawl his way up to the crow's nest, just kind of chill for a little while.
Poppyseed will go hunker down.
Yeah, Tavish, what's your passive?
Passive perception, 16.
Yeah. You would notice Krillian is wide awake now and is swimming around the boat. And you just kind of in the creases of the mouth, and then every once in a while, when Krillian just gets chompy at the water for giggles, it's just luminescence.
A swish of brightness.
A swish of brightness. Some of it you can see like swirls off into the water a little bit. Like it is getting duller as time goes on. But it seems like he is having fun with the glowing. Like that is part of the uh the goofing around. Kinda does look like homie ate a glow stick. Um Rave fish. It is an easy morning. A calm morning. Um do Does Tavish think at all, hey, maybe since I'm awake I should start breakfast, or is that even not a single thought in his brain?
No, Tavish is just gonna chill in the crow's nest until breakfast is started.
Beautiful, beautiful. Who's making breakfast this morning? Was that a Poppyseed thing? Was Poppyseed going to be the cook?
It's
Or was that just Poppyseed being nice that one morning?
Poppyseed has been cooking breakfast. We'll go with some Scotch eggs this morning. Use up the last of our food stuffs for the trip.
You cook up some good food stuffs. Who does the waking first to the fooding? I guess how quickly does Tavish come down from the crow's nest?
As soon as he smells it.
Second, he sniffs Narf's food.
Stuff like, oh, that's the sign that the watch is over. We're going downstairs to eat.
You clamber on down. And get yourself
Egg.
some good fooding. Eggy. Was it Scotch egg this time?
Yeah.
He's getting creative. Doo -doo -doo. Who does the next of the awakening? Are you sleepy walking to food? It sounds like a very Kari thing to do.
Once food smells waft up to the captain's cabin, Gadd'll wander down there.
do the heckin' wandering. You all slowly make your way as the food wafts to you. And get your plate.
It is once
And
again
have
floated to everybody.
Floating to everybody.
Yeah.
Beautiful. How many eggs are you giving each person?
3.
Sounds like a good regimen?
Bricky.
Nice hefty brekkie. After brekkie, you guys begin on your way once more. Heading towards your destination. Allergies would be great if they went away. Can't breathe. As you guys sail, it's smooth sailing, and you end up about evening time, kind of closer to dinner, making your way to what's clearly a makeshift port, like ragtag dock. Like they clearly go out in smaller things to go fishing, sort of vibes, but they don't have um a dock that's well kept up for bigger things. Um,
Is this where we sell the ship?
No. Here's my boat.
We gotta go inland sometime.
Let's put wheels on the boat.
oh my gosh. Said the wheels on the bus, the wheels on the boat go round and round.
The sails on the boat go swish, swish, swish.
Yep. Um. This feel like would be a good place to pause it, though. You guys getting to the dock to pick back up next session, getting into town.
I would like to take Nadine
Um,
into town to buy me a hat.
that can definitely be a thing that's done. um, Poppy hat time. But I know we started late, but also like it's a good spot, and it's getting harder to focus as my allergy meds are wearing off, and I can't breathe. So we will pick back up next time, folks.
Later, bitches.
Goodbye, chat.
Goodbye, Chad.
This was a 18+ stream. Penis.